This is the start of the fabrics that I bought in Japan. This one I got in Kyoto and I fell in love with it. And I'm loving this purpley color right now. I've been loving oranges. And so I saw it and said I have to have it. I bought 2 yards. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to make, and I wanted to make sure that I had enough trim here that I could trim out whatever I made. I kind of just want to make like a asymmetrical poncho shawl thing. So I'm gonna start with that and we'll see what we have left over. I also, before I start anything, I do want to see if I can cut and move this trim at all, if that's feasible, because that would open up a lot of opportunity if I'm able to do that. But I just don't know if I'm able to do that without adding a bunch of bulk to the project. I think we're gonna try and cut whatever we do just from this. And I want the shawl to be like elbow length to like the length of my dress. About 17 inches to about 33. And this is about 33. And I don't want it super volumey. I kind of want it slim like this because I kind of like when it can kind of form around my bust but then drape off of that. I kind of like that. Do I like that? My arms will be in it, which will kind of push it out a little bit more. I think I do like it, and it seems easy enough. Seems simple enough. And I'll just do the same cut for front and back, because then I can switch it. Do I want both shoulders covered, or do I want a shoulder open? Because I could just do a wide armhole, and I could make it more square, because then I could drape it off one shoulder or the other. Let's mark this in case I like it. Because I think that there's a much easier way to do what I'm wanting to do. Basically, if I just do a rectangle of like a yard and then have a wider neck hole right here, and then I could pop it off of this shoulder so the shoulder's exposed, and then this would be a little bit shorter over here. I don't like how that lays though. Nope, I'm gonna do what I had marked out. I think it's too heavy for something like that. That works for something that's like really, really drapey. This isn't really, really drapey. Now I just have to find where my markings were. I'm really trusting my eyes here. I have this line marked out and then the neckline and then this, but I kind of lost the trajectory. But I don't actually want it to be as long as this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of shift this so that way this comes to the edge of it. So I'm using all of this trim, and that way hopefully I get maybe a little bit better drape as well. And then this side will shorten up a little bit. The angle of it will shorten because I really only want it to be like 33 inches. And I want that to be 17. Something feels off about this. That's what we're gonna do. That looks so small, it's crazy. We'll make this side longer. All right, we'll figure that out. Oh, that's almost the whole length though. If I do want to make something else, I gotta minimize what trim I'm using. I can split it right in half. I think that's half-ish. Wow, that was a really good guess actually. Let's actually just fold it in half. So that way I'll be utilizing the trim on one side of it and I'll still have the trim available on the whole other side of the fabric. And I'm actually gonna be leaving quite a bit on the table to work with for a potential second project, which I guess I should just make this exactly what I want it to be, but I also want to make another thing exactly what I want it to be. So let me make sure this is enough, seemingly enough volume. Yeah, yep. If this goes here and this goes here, boom. I want my neckline to be about here, which is pretty accurate. I'm gonna raise it a little bit because now it's trimmed down, and then boom. Yeah, that's the exact angle I want, so we're doing good. We are doing great. We're going for it. Okay, instead of cutting all the way into this trim down here, I left it intact, so that way when I sew these sides together, I'll just dart into it so I didn't have to mess with this, so there's not gonna be a seam down here. Big brain moves. Oh, I'm worried it's gonna be too narrow. Yeah, it's gonna be way too narrow. That was stupid of me. Not a great move. I hate when I know I'm gonna mess it up and then I do it anyway. You know, not nearly wide enough, I don't think. I'm actually not mad at it, especially with like a little bit of a collar, like a little bit of a neck on it. I kind of like that. Yeah, I'm gonna fold this down and sew that together, fold it down. It is gonna be a dainty poncho. It's not a big blanket poncho like it very well could have been with this fabric. A little bit bummed about that. Yeah, that's pretty small. It's pretty freaking small, actually. Whoops. All right, let's sew it and do little seam allowances. I can't tell if it looks chic or if it looks like an ill-fitting small poncho. I'd wear it. I'd still wear it. And I love a high neck anything, so you know I love it. Also, this is why I've been doing muslin drafts of everything, because you never really know what something's gonna fit like. And would a muslin draft have done this justice? Probably not, to be honest, but I would have at least seen the shape and length and things, which I'm happy with all those things, but I don't know. Okay, I think I like it. I'm gonna stop looking at it.